Okay, now if you do have to replace the Canard elevator end rib where the bell crank is attached, this is the way I do it. What you need to do is you'll need to take these Cherry Max rivets out, and usually I do that with a high-speed die grinder and an abrasive disc. And what I'll do is, when I get ready to do that, I'll put tape on either side of these Cherry Max rivets, because as I go down, if I'm just a little bit too low, I'll mar the tape without hitting the paint surface. So this kind of gives me a gauge and allows me to take these out without damaging the paint itself. And what I'll do then is, after I grind these down, I'll take a small punch and a hammer and I'll drive the shanks out, and I do that from the back forward. The back is more a little more unsupported, so I'll get these out while there's still structural rigidity in here, and I'll take these shanks out on forward. Once all the shanks are driven out, top and bottom, I'll go ahead and, before I do anything else, before I actually remove the end rib, I'll take these ribs, and normally there's a little more skin extending beyond the end rib itself. If you have a little more skin extending out there, I'll take a permanent marker, permanent marker that's fine, and I'll make a line along the top and bottom of the ribs to give me a reference to where the new rib goes in terms of depth. Now, once that's all done, you've got a bearing holder here. Grind the bearing holder off the same way, high-speed die grinder, abrasive disc. You can usually get all the rivets except the middle one in the back here. And the middle one in the back, generally, I get with a high-speed die grinder and a rotary file. Punch those out, take that off. Then this end rib comes out. Now, the end rib itself is fabricated out of 040 2024 T3 aluminum. So you can either fabricate your own end rib or give us a call. We're happy to send you one. And once you get the end rib with the nut plates on, push it back in, line it up with the top and bottom marks on the skin if you need to give it the depth. Push it as far forward as you can get a nice flush fit here. And then once you do that, generally speaking, what I'll do is I'll put some holes, I'll put at least a couple clecos in where this bearing holder goes in order to pull the rib forward. And then at that point, I'll go ahead and start knocking these holes in for the Cherry Max. And then once everything's Cherry Max there, I'll go ahead and put this back in. You're good to go, and it should be serviceable.